Hello, 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 and welcome back. This is my channel. I am GreyVault, and this is episode 3 of our official playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode, we got sorted into Ravenclaw, and we got to see a lot of common room, and kind of got to sightsee and all that for a bit. Got to talk to a couple of people that's part of our house. Little quirks and things of that nature with all of them. And then we got to do our first couple of classes. We went with Charms class first, and that was Professor Ronan's class, and we learned Accio. And then we moved on from that to going outside and doing this marble Accio kind of game where we were competing with Natsaya Onai from Gryffindor, and we kicked her ass. Well, a couple of close calls, but we're not going to talk about that. After we officially beat Natty, we moved on to Professor Hecat's class in Defense Against the Dark Arts, and we learned Levioso. During that time, we defeated what's his name? Sebastian Sallow of Slytherin, and he was impressed with us enough to tell us about the secret Cross Wands Dueling Club. So that episode had to end a little bit abruptly because I can only have about 60 minutes per episode because I'm using the ShareFactory editor on the PlayStation 4 to make and edit these videos, and they have a time limit, sadly. But that's neither here nor there, so without further ado, we're going to jump right back in where we left off, and we're going to head towards our Cross Wands Dueling Club and see if we can put these spells to some use. Alright, hope you guys all enjoying the series so far, and we're going to get started. Here we go.
Oh, very good. But
Wow,
the best
hung out
way
in the
to
air for a
practice
while.
is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Whatever, Slytherin.
Only all that duels for this adept. I do enjoy. So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my fair share of wand combat, or it was never used my wand in combat. Well, it was technically my first, duel, but not my first combat experience.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Yep.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
You're pretty cool for a Slytherin.
Till next time.
Oh, the appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other basic gear you have looted or unique appearances you have collected. I linked my account. I've got a robe. I might have a robe. Probably gonna do that first real quick, is check out my gear, and then we'll go find the dueling club. Off, on, off. I'm gonna have off and on, off, on, off, on, off. Off for now. When it rains, I'll turn it on, just because. Alrighty, now I'm done. No, I'm not. Sorry, I forgot challenges. You had to, yeah, completed. You have to collect things. So these are legendary gloves. Field guide pages. I got the spectacles. All right, and then we're gonna go to gear. Okay. I think I'm done now. Okay, I skipped a lot of nonsense and just wanted to get started. So here we are.
Can I help you?
And we're gonna start with the Cross Wands Dueling Club.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I kicked him around a bit. No big deal. Oh, I did take him down a peg. Sure.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone.
I want to duel alone.
Care to step into the ring?
I want to duel alone. Why can't I duel alone? How do I get crowned champion if I'm not by myself winning it?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I don't know, it just seems like a cheap win if I earn it through other people's help.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, you will you? You will? You sure about that? Quite confident.
Bringo! Potato! You're better than that!
Akio, act like a winner!
Levioso.
Oh, shit. I kept spamming the attack button. I wasn't paying attention, but I couldn't stop myself.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Oh shit, I really hurt that kid.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Thank you. I almost died, but
Hope to see you back
glad
here
glad you're not dwelling on that. Okay. So we did our first Cross Wands duel. So wait, isn't there like a training dummy? Kiddo. Can I play with the dummy? Oh shit. I broke that. Can I play with a dummy? Can I play with a dummy? I can't talk to you? Fine. Alright, so...
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
You're like about the same size as I am.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Yeah. Alright. What are we doing? What do we have? What's on our agenda today? Weasley after class. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and do that then. That's all we got. Right? Oh, I didn't want to hit quest. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you said that the black flags were, yeah, side quests. Alrighty, so I have that side quest. So flying off the shelves and like a moth to a frame. No, we're gonna go pick these quests up on our way to see Professor Weasley. Sound good? Sound good. And here we are. Ooh. Oh, that is so cool. I love it. I'm sorry, I could stay here all day just listening and watching. This is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, it's probably my favorite portrait so far. Oh, it's so pretty here. Accio, I can get that now. Get those little buggers. Oh, it's so pretty in here. Isn't it just absolutely gorgeous in here? Like, almost every room of this castle I could just stay in all day. Like, there's just so much beauty around every corner.
What am I missing?
It's just beautiful.
Nearly missed exams one year. We were so engrossed in our button beers.
Okay. You. Assuming this is the moth to the
Hello.
flame.
I don't believe we've met. Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone
I think
thinks
I
I'm
remember
utterly
this.
balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's
Yep.
this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you learned anything about it? Are there other paintings like this here?
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Right. Have you learned anything about it?
Have you gained any insights about the painting
Pretty sure I
since you've
saw
been
someone do
studying it?
this and it was
I
Lumos.
did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some
Yep.
kind,
Yep.
but I'm not sure what to do next.
I remember
If I have the
what to
time,
do
I may
next.
look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Yep. When I was watching gameplay, I
Do
remember
come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos.
someone doing this
That
quest.
spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Down the staircase. It's on the other side. Yep.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Alrighty. That was quick and sweet, wasn't it?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I thought about it. Or, more accurately, I saw someone else think about it.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Okay, so Natty was the Gryffindor girl that I beat at that Marble Accio game during Professor Ronan's class.
Rumor has it that
Amit sounds familiar.
but I haven't found it. Probably for the
I
best.
saw a page flying around here.
Revelio.
There it is. Do I really want to figure this one out right now? Like, I do, but I don't. Ugh, fuck it, no. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that sometime. It's just not gonna be a today thing.
Well,
what was I doing? I was grabbing a side quest. There was 2 of them around here, wasn't there?
Revelio.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's amazing, or it seems a lot of work just to carry books.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell on you?
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Is he that, like, wide-eyed, never-blinking fellow that I talked to earlier?
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
And that is why I don't carry a diary. This situation happens way too often.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those
wow.
books.
Look how pretty it is. Oh, wow. Now there was something... Wait, there it is. Hold on. We're gonna get to the quest in a second. So every time I would see somebody walk in here and do this, they would do a bunch of spells and stuff to get through this, but never once did I see anybody roll through here, so I'm gonna try that. Okay. That doesn't work. Now I know. Like, every time I saw someone come through here and try to get that chest on the other side of this fireplace, they wouldn't roll. And I was like, just roll through it, just roll through it. But now I know that doesn't work, so.
Got
Now
it.
I'm satisfied.
Only 4 more to go.
2.
Revelio.
Oh, 3. Wow, that's some distance.
Revelio.
Oh. The old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that it had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Okie dokie.
Revelio.
Portrait isn't as loud and vocal about that.
Revelio. Lumos.
I'm just gonna wait for the blue to go away so I can actually see what this is. Oh, we were just there. Well, that was simple enough. That's cool. Alrighty.
Revelio.
I'm still missing a book. Okay.
Revelio.
Weeb. Shame on me. There's the last book, I think, for our quest. Ring around the rosy. Well, actually, I got a little bit dizzy.
Revelio.
Alright, so I know that chest can't be got yet. And that's locked behind a lock again. Everything's...
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lace wing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace, thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's, almost called him Snape, Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Our Broth? Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. So, Gareth Weasley then, huh? Right? That's fun. There's another Weasley running around.
Revelio.
Okay. I don't see any more chests besides the one behind the lock and the one behind the fireplace. Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Blue seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Well then, that seems like an insult to Peeves. Okay. Let's skedaddle.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Yeah, that would probably
Thank
be a good
goodness
idea.
some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, the option to ransom her diary, like, I'm not that kind of person. Even in video games, I'm not that kind of person, which is why I'm a little bit looking forward to my Slytherin playthrough, because it's gonna be really cringy and really rough for me, but at the same time, it's gonna be pretty cool to be the opposite of myself for like a little bit. And that is really pretty. I love it.
Lumos.
That's awesome. Okay. Professor Weasley, right? We have her class next. Yes. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Hattie.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived.
Not really.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Oh, you're fishing again, huh? Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What can you tell me about the potion shop? What's a spellcraft? So there really isn't Ollivander's. I mean, what's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Alrighty. What more can you tell me about the potion shop? I mean, it's a potion shop. What more can she tell you about a potion shop? And Ollivander is here. I'm not questioning it. I'm going with it. So I'm going to say I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
So Slytherin or Gryffindor? Like, Sebastian's pretty cool for Slytherin. Natty's pretty cool for just the sake of it, so I'm gonna go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and
Isn't he
his
a Death
associates,
Eater?
including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I'm pretty sure there was a Death Eater named Rookwood in the Harry Potter.
Revelio.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given at Hogwarts professors When completed, your ward will give you new spells. Okay, so this was going to teach me the Mending Charm Reparo. Okay. Oh, that had been cool earlier. I broke that vase, whatever you want to call it. Partial transfiguration. This partial transfiguration teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration. Well then. Please.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okie dokie. What is the purpose of the tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay. Collect the flying page near the broken statue, and collect the flying page in the Defense Against Dark Arts.
Revelio. Accio.
Got it.
Revelio.
Okay, so I do know about these ones.
Levioso.
Yep.
Revelio.
What is dinging? Okay, well it's not out of here. Wait, where is Defense Against the Dark Arts again? Do I not even have this blueprint? I don't.
A flying page must be brilliant.
Aha! Okay, I don't know how that experience is going to help me learn Reparo.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Voila! Reparo. The Mending Charm Reparo. Yep.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Okay. Well, I thought... Is that not the statue he's talking about? No, because that's an alcove by the water. Unless it's...
Reparo.
Nope. I guess not. Alright, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, we're gonna head on out to meet up with Natsai, Onai. I keep wanting to call her Oni. Natsai, Onai. Right? Something going on in there.
Revelio.
Something squeaking about.
Hello, looking for me?
Sure.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Oh. Well, alright then. Oh, wow.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Look at that.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Like, I know you guys don't see it, but my jaw is dropped. I'm just, like, staring open-mouthed at everything. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh man, what I wouldn't give to see all this in like a VR aspect to it. Oh wow, this is amazing. Truly well done. Oh man, just so epic.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Like little things like that, like the little watering can that's watering the plants, like they add so much small details. It just like makes magic not just
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas.
Not like, oh, you're in Harry Potter's world.
One
yeah,
of
there's
the few
magic.
times
It's
of
like
year I would
literally
be
part of the world.
indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Like magic is
wait,
truly
over
part
here.
of this.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Oh, that's so fun. It kind of reminds me of the flowers from the movie Hook. With Robin Williams. It's like a Peter Pan film. Robin Williams played Peter Pan. And there's these flowers that kind of looked and sounded like those.
Look! From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs.
Ooh,
I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
There goes an owl.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest.
Yeah,
Past that ruin.
fair point. You know, surefire way to get people to do things is to tell them they can't. Interesting phenomenon, that.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
Well,
I confess I was
mushrooms.
surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside.
Levioso!
Oh, there's... Oh. Up, eep, up. How do I get over this thing? Oh. That's one way to do it. Haha!
Revelio!
Anything else around here? Oh, there's a... Oh! I hate tethers. I hate tethers. Don't tell me I can't do something. It pisses me off. Especially when there's loot involved. Yoink!
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland. But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Huh?
Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
I remember those from the movie.
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Are there demiguises in this game?
Poor Mr. Moon.
Really?
A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village.
That would be fun.
I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
But then again, how would we know?
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
So I'm gonna take her with me everywhere? Like she could be my own little personal Ron and Hermione?
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer.
Oh, look at all
and
those
you can get
cauldrons.
any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
What's that noise? Oh, there's actually a potion in this. Can I play with it? Can I stir it?
Revelio.
Oh, that was nice. This precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside GreyVault advertises the shop's wares. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, it is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect. Okay, so we finally made it to Hogsmeade. Wow, it's so pretty. Like, I love the way they do these houses. And of course, the first thing I see is a locked door.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
Me
You
too.
should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to end the video here as I do not have enough time within this episode to explore Hogsmeade and get all of our stuff done. So in the next episode, we're going to, first off, because I'm really excited about this, we're going to get our wand from the ever-amazing Mr. Ollivander, and then whatever else Professor Weasley wanted us to do. But honestly, it's all about the wand at this point, so everything else is just bonuses. But hopefully within that parameter, I have enough time to kind of explore Hogsmeade some more and see whatever else I can get into and what else is there. But ultimately, it's all about the wand. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye!